She has been honored on the floor of Congress in 2010 and again in 2012. She has twice been entered into the Library of Congress, and she has been recognized as a top 10 CNN hero. It was selected by a blue ribbon panel of over 9,000 nominees internationally, and in addition was honored at an all-star tribute at the Kodak Theater in Los Angeles, which was also aired internationally. So the honors, as you can see from this list, really continue on, and it is a pleasure to have her here tonight. So let's welcome Andrea Ivory.
Good evening. It is such a privilege to be here. So first I would like to thank God for the opportunity. But then I'd also like to thank Rajani and Arlene, who's not here with us tonight. But it is a privilege to be here because she started this amazing group along with Rajani. So that's where I'm going to begin my story. And I don't get a chance to tell this story often because everybody doesn't know Arlene. But in this room, everybody knows Arlene. So I get a chance to tell you how she was a catalyst for my great work. Back in 2004, before I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I met Arlene through our husbands. Those are our husbands over there. So please, let me introduce my husband, who is also my co-survivor, the Wind Beneath My Wings. He's also the chairman of the Women's Breast Health Initiative. So please join me in giving him a round. For those of you who know Arlene, you know she's very crafty. She has a way about doing things. Unassumingly, she does things that are happening that you have no idea. So when I met Arlene, I was invited to go for breakfast and coffee. And I met with a group of women, and we thought we were just going to have coffee. So Arlene brings a book, not just one book, a book for everyone who was having coffee. And the book was The Purpose-Driven Life. And I said to myself, look, I came for coffee. I looked at the size of that book, and I said, oh my gosh. And together we started a journey with 5 women. Years later, those 5 women became Wednesday Wonders. And it was only because we met on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday we would read and we would share what we gleaned from the books. And it just didn't stop with The Purpose-Driven Life. It moved on to Secrets of the Vine, Moments with the Savior. So what started out as a mini book club really changed my life. And it was through one of those sessions where we were reading Secrets of the Vine, where it talks about bearing more fruit for God, that I just kind of looked at my life and said, what am I doing? And then I started looking at everybody else's life, and I'm like, wow, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this. I'm doing nothing. Lord, use me, use me. So when I got the breast cancer diagnosis, I never asked why me. I said, aha, what for? Again, I learned early on that sickness was not unto death, but for a higher purpose. Breast cancer became my passion. Throughout treatment and recovery, I thought about all those women who were losing their lives because of breast cancer needlessly. And I wanted to make a difference in their life. So the Lord gave me a vision. Start the Women's Breast Health Initiative. Using my skill set back then as a real estate agent, I knew how to map neighborhoods. I knew how to find these women. So I began mapping neighborhoods and gathering my friends, and we started going door to door in these neighborhoods. Every single household where a woman resided received this valuable package, which included the early detection guidelines for breast cancer, sites where they could get low and no cost screenings. And that wasn't enough. I said, well, it's not enough that we educate women. We need to provide them with the resources so they could beat this disease. So what we did was we went to our hospital partners and we started buying mammograms, and we brought mammogram vans into the neighborhood. At the end of every outreach campaign, we would bring these vans in and the women would come and get screened, and it started a movement. We began to integrate service learning. We went to every college campus. We were on the syllabus, and we're still on the syllabus of professors at University of Miami, Miami-Dade College, UM, and so they have all joined us in this fight against breast cancer. So it started as a little teeny organism, started by the love of God, learning what was best for us, to follow his will, learn our purpose, into this major movement. So this is not something that I started or created, it was a gift. And that's how I look at my breast cancer. It is a gift. It is a blessing, because it's through that I learned my true purpose in life. In 2013, in reading all that's going on with women's health, I learned that breast cancer is not the leading cause of death. Heart diseases. Both of these diseases are largely preventable. They don't have to result in death, even if you are diagnosed early or you eat the right foods, which was why we're here, okay? You can prevent mortality of these diseases. So now, as we go door to door, we not only educate women about the importance of breast health, we also educate women about the importance of heart health. Then, at the end of every month-long campaign, while we're waiting for our women are waiting for their mammograms, we also have them screened for cholesterol, blood pressure. When they complete those screenings, they get a bag of fresh fruits and vegetables. Now I have to look for no GMO. That's another thing I can put on my list. And we give them a healthy recipe cookbook. And now we even do a nutrition and physical activity session, because it's not just about what you eat, it's how you expend those calories. So it's a complete package. I am not being long because I know you went over a little bit and I know we have a short period of time, but I couldn't resist the opportunity to just come and share with you about my story and how important it is to know your risks. All women are at risk for breast cancer. And you know, I didn't even know about the Roundup thing. You know, I mean, did you see that?
And I use it at home.
Yeah.
I have to use it at home because Home Depot has it.
I mean, it's sold everywhere. I never knew about the link. All women are at risk for breast cancer. Okay. More than 40,000 women die every year, needlessly, because they're not being screened, because they're not looking at their risk factors, they don't know their risks. Unfortunately, 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer over their lifetime. How many of you are breast cancer survivors? And you know, not all women who are diagnosed with breast cancer have a family history of the disease. You know, so it's that Roundup. You know, this I never knew. You know, it's the Roundup. So we want you to know that early detection and a healthy lifestyle, it's a combo, you know, saves lives. When it comes to heart disease, unfortunately, it is the leading cause of death in American women. 90% of all women have one or more risk factor for heart disease and are completely unaware of the threat that they face. Sadly, 420,000 women die every year from one or more types of cardiovascular disease. Again, early detection and a healthy lifestyle save lives. So in 2013, we started a great new campaign called 1 in 3, 1 in 8, because 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer, and 1 in 3 women will die from heart disease. And we're asking everyone, don't be the one. Y'all can play an active role in our health, take responsibility. If we don't move from a country who just treats illness to a country that promotes wellness, we will be doomed financially, morally. You know, we all have an active role to play. So don't be the one. Please help the Women's Breast Health Initiative save the one. Thank you.